What's happened is that we've given directions to enterprise to cease business. The reason we've done that is because it's told us very recently, confirmed concerns that we had that it was insolvent. We'd been working with the company for some time, raising concerns as to its financial position. We've been requesting further information from the company. It's a complex situation because the big issue with an insurance company is its asset position and how much money does it have to meet claims. That's a difficult judgment to make, and we'd been waiting on the outcome of an independent review. Once that independent review was available, it indicated very clearly to the company that had a very serious problem. We then were talking to the company about how it was going to get out of that problem, and just the other day it told us that it was unable to do so.
So it gets to the situation where the problem is irreversible. Do you think that the FSC will now be accused of having acted too late?
I think that is going to be a natural question. I think what we have to bear in mind is that we monitor a number of companies very closely, that we need to find out what information they have, what the financial position is. We need to interrogate information. We also have to work with companies once we know there is a serious position. We don't want to go straight to a last resort and put the company under. That's not best for the company, it's not best for business, it's not best for the policyholders. And first and foremost for us is the interest of policyholders. The best approach for policyholders is that the business can continue.
The other side of the coin, perhaps, that when we say whether you have the timing of the acting, it hasn't actually got to the stage where people have had to come to the FSC, where you've had lawyers involved. It is very much a controlled insolvency.
Very much a controlled position. So it's because we've been monitoring the company very closely that we've been becoming aware of its position, and that we've been looking to see that it is taking appropriate steps to manage its position. And so this is where we are acting with full knowledge of what the position is before anybody else surprises us and says, what do you know about enterprise? So we've been very much on the front foot in working with the company to ensure that it's managing its position well.
Nobody affected in Gibraltar in terms of clients, but 750,000 policyholders. What will happen to them? What is the protection that's available?
So in terms of the protection available, there's a number of things that can happen. It may well be that for some policyholders, they see no impact because another company will take over their position. That's a possibility. Another possibility, the other options that are available is that in various jurisdictions, particularly in the UK, there are compensation schemes which operate in these positions. The other thing that there are assets in the company and they can be realised to help mitigate the position as well.
Will all that work happen here under this jurisdiction? Will the FSC's work start now?
There will be continuing work for the FSC. There will also be work because we're moving to initiate the liquidation of the company. The liquidator will be appointed within Gibraltar. They will probably have assistance in other jurisdictions as well.